Spice my whole world.
Sorry, you go,
No,
sir.
no.
No, sir, you go.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
No, sir, it is my apology in advance of your apology. You go, sir.
Pause when she talk. One is a
Hello! Do you like my socks?
There's some good looking socks, man.
I hope they keep me warm. I don't give a fuck what people say about having the socks high, man. I always keep my socks high.
What do people say about socks high?
I think just in general, like society, like society is now coming around to the fanny pack. They're coming back around now. You know, the little.
Are you serious? The fanny pack's coming back? Is that because of Brian Emanuel?
I'm sure he's had an influence, and because of like there's people bringing it back.
I've just never heard people say, "Yo, your socks are too high. You're a fucking disgrace."
Nah, but they talk shit.
Damn, man. I just don't know fashion. I'd love to know more about fashion. But then I'd have to focus a lot of my time into that, and then I'd just lose something else that I enjoy. We're here today, we're Jungle Beats.
We are Jungle Beats. If you don't know who Jungle Beats are, Jungle Beats reviews and reacts to music from all around the world. We're two dudes from Melbourne, Australia. Well, you're not from here, but...
I'm from here, mate. My name is Evil Ocarina.
And my name is Alexander Sandalis, a.k.a. Chipmeister Ocean number 2.
2, not number 9.
And we're here to review Amine, one of the most unique... Yes, thank you for that. That was very important.
Amine. Amine.
That's funny. Yeah, we used to cover his music back on our radio days, for those who don't know. OG Jungle Beats radio days.
Yeah, that's what we used to call him, Amine, back then.
Exactly, because we didn't know, we never heard his name being
Calling
said.
Brio, really good, really cool project.
100%. So if you're a fan of Amine, make sure you go listen back to Calling Brio. But we're here not to do Calling Brio today. We're here to do his latest project.
1.5.
Ali Belmont.
Yeah, shout out Ali Belmont, who also just happens to put out an EP with Emerald's 96 on there, which is dope. So yeah, I'm intrigued because Good For You was a really solid project. I know Good For You didn't grow on you as much as it did for me.
No, it didn't.
I really liked Good For You. It ended up just missing out and being in my top 10. I think it was like just out of there. And I saw him live this year as well. Really beautiful performance. Got the crowd involved a lot. Really good vocals, good visuals, like just really fun.
That's great to hear he's so good in his first tour.
And it was packed.
Nice.
It was packed as anything,
Makes
sold
sense.
out. So I just didn't think that Mina had that bigger influence and fan base out here. But I always just got to forget that Australia just has a huge love for that culture. It's
Hip
just,
hop, 100%.
yeah, it's just like the
great.
older generation just hasn't implemented that through yet. But I'm excited, man.
For this project, I'm expecting him to be creative, step outside the box, give me something different from Good For You. I don't want those radio hits, man. He's done that. I'm looking for something a little different, a little more zany, and I'm hoping to get it here to push him outside his comfort zone.
But do you reckon he wants to make those radio hits?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I don't know what I want or what to expect. I think I'm just going to listen to it and just let my mind just make its mind up as I'm listening.
That's a good approach.
Like if there's a track where he's just eating, munching on a banana, and you can hear this as...
Yep.
It's like, what's he doing with that banana? Is he putting it in his arsehole or is he putting it into his homie's mouth? I don't know.
We just don't know.
I just need to know if I enjoy it or not. And I'll just let the more multiple sounds of the banana.
Anyway, we're reviewing 1.5 now. The first track is called Dr. Whoever, okay.
I sit here and tell you my problems. That's how this work, right? I'm supposed to be open and honest, but I got time, right? Man, I thought about suicide 100 times.
Okay.
But I hate to disappoint and see my mama cry. Birthdays these days be the worst days. I miss when losing my virginity was my only worry. Back when putting on a condom had me really scary. And milkshakes were the only time we'd eat a cherry. These intros ain't meant to be bangers. They meant for you and me, so we'll never end up as strangers. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Boy, you looking big mad when you see a young brother up in first class. And you can't ride my ego like a ball. They hate to see a black man who can't get blackballed. Back in the motherfucking building. You won't back on my children. My net worth gon' be billions. So they give me head like feelings. Niggas a damn chameleon. And I got motherfucking rolling. My whip out, bitch, not stolen. Hey doc, do I tell them how I actually feel? Or do I see the therapist and I'm the pain with the pills? It's when niggas play tough, won't even smile in mirrors. I'm a Spike and Brad Pitt, no more, I'm Saks Fifth
That's got to be one of his best songs. From a first listen.
Just think about, like, he's saying a lot right there. He's saying a lot.
Dude, he like, from the very like first minute, he goes from talking about getting older, like constantly getting older is just making him sadder, to always contemplating suicide, to like knowing he loves his dad but never seeing him. But when he leaves, like his dad has to mow the lawn, which I can get on with, because I remember when I left home, dad had to mow his, like we had a lot of lawn, he had a bad back, so.
But it's like he's depicting this relationship he has with his father. It's like, oh, this is my son, he's leaving now, there's no, where's my man gone, where's my son gone? And it's talking about masculinity. It's very self-reflective. And
I know he struggles with anxiety as well, so like, so these days he finds it harder to sort of leave like home or go out and do a lot more things. Like he's definitely a bit more of his own space of late as well, so I wonder if that will tie into there as well.
And don't you find it interesting in the chorus, he says, these intros ain't meant to be bangers, they meant to be for you and me, so we'll never end up strangers. What did he do halfway? Kind of turned it into a subtle banger.
Yep.
So I think that's quite, I don't know, ironic?
I think he meant to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the beat first came in after he said that, so it's like they're not meant to be bangers, but...
I think that's quite clever, and there's a lot of quotable lines on this track right here.
Yeah.
And definitely, you think about how much change has gone on in Amine's life over the last couple of years. This track seems like something where he's just reflecting and getting out all this energy and emotion that's built up.
And I wouldn't have expected him to talk about these things, because after Good For You, like, it generally seemed like he was in a good place in his life, and I was expecting another album where he was going to follow up those good feelings.
Right.
But here it's just like, he's just letting him know that I am human. I have problems.
I think that's great, because then people can relate to him at a deeper level. He's going to help people even more.
A really good intro.
Agreed.
Really enjoy that.
This is Hiphop featuring Gunna.
I haven't really heard much from Gunna, but I see him featured everywhere lately.
Working like I got a shift. That's fat. Bring you right back. I'm in the pit, cause they pay me for the shit. I really want. Okay, we're digging and I split. Fuck a Birkin. Working like I got a shift. Working on my wrist. That nigga on my bitch. Compresses on my wrist. Bitch in my list, fit a couple bands. Don't talk it out and then shake it. She offered me some pussy in my finish.
How do you go from Dr. Whoever to Hiccup?
It's quite confusing.
The quality is so different.
Way different sonic. It's a trap flavored sound. Feels like Amine's trying to fit into Gunna's type of sound. Like, hey, let me come to you and your side to do what you do best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't listen to Gunna, so I don't know what sound he has.
This type.
Have you listened to him?
Yeah, if not much, but like, this is the type of sound he takes into.
Yeah, just the really boring track.
Quite meaningless as well, which is polarizing to hear the first track, which is quite meaningful.
Yeah, but maybe that's why, maybe Amine wants to get through that first track to get that out the way. Like maybe like this album will be fun for him in this regard, but he just wanted to get across like how he's feeling as well, so that, you know, to make.
You're trying, bro. I know you're trying, but it's tough. I feel like it's hard.
The track was really average, man. Like the hook was okay, but the rest of the song was just really lackluster and boring.
Agreed.
Not feeling it.
Yeah, read it in. I got the bag, tell her friend. She got some ass, bring it in. Bitch, I'm the news, CNN. Yeah, drippin', it's tippin'. Broke niggas got me.
I fuck with that guitar, eh?
You Jordan a Pippin. I'm Kobe, I'm never gon' dish it.
Oh, nice.
I don't trust nobody, cause I can't be fake. Frontin' ain't an option, cause my soul can't change. And read it in. I got the bag, tell her friend. She got some ass, bring it in. Bitch, I'm the news.
Who's it remind you of?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the A$AP Rocky track off Testing with Skepta.
Bitch, I'm the news, CNN. Tatiana put it in designer. She Italiana, she a sorta kinda, she Bjork cute. So she really fine, just sorta weird.
Hey Bjork, since we got a review.
I'm a young dreadhead with anxiety, and I love it when a bitch nigga trying me. I don't trust nobody, cause I can't be fake. Pull up, see what we be and slide. Read it in. I got the bag, tell a friend. She got some ass, bring it in.
This trap is so much better than the last track.
Much more. It's much more creative.
Creative, it just feels better.
shorter, punchier, more energy and liveliness to it.
Yeah, it was super catchy, and he was actually saying something on there compared to the last track. I love just the simple concept of that one. The fucking guitar was beautiful.
Yeah, great addition.
Yeah, really good track. I'm just going to pretend like the second track wasn't on this album because those 2 tracks that we've heard beyond that one are great.
And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Him stepping outside his comfort zone, trying some new things. I don't mind this. Black Jack.
Oh, fuck with those drums. They're good.
I just want a new grill, sounding like a new whip. Stack that, make that, break that, take that. Got 100 ways I can flip that, get back. All up in the money just to get back, get back up. Now you probably need a tic tac, it's that. I'm on the high, they on the low.
They on the low.
You killing my vibe, Get out my zone. Best in the group chat. My niggas won't admit that. 31 hoes in my FaceTime, and I'm the one to hoop that. Rockin' the eye, into the Yos. He headed to John. Shawty wanna fuck for a picture. Bitch, this ain't a Groupon. This nigga, I dig that, flip that, make that check back. When I wanna get it back, ASAP, it's that. Young nigga back, no 6-pack, fuck that. I'm too rich for the tic tac. I'm left out of fight. Get out my zone.
I'm just gonna bang on the tours.
Oh, bruh.
He's just continuing the theme that we've heard thus far. It's not bad. I ain't mad at it.
It's another hit. His flow is absolutely fucking fun and love it. The beat, the bass, those drums, the metallicness of them. I fucking love those type of drums. Even the flute that was added in there.
He's just on his braggadocious type of arrogant type of rap. I'm not mad at that. He's rich now. It's cool.
I fuck with that. That was a great track.
Not bad.
That's gonna bump. FIFA, you gonna love that bitch? Those keys.
I hate when niggas say chill out and they ain't got no chill. They let me skip the DMV line, that's when I knew it was real. I pulled up, rocket, going, pretty, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed for a movie, but it is real life. So let's just, you know what? Fuck. Every time we fuck, sex is amazing.
He's talking about adjusting to the fame a lot and having how he can give like his mum a new whip, shout out his friends and walk into DMV and having skip lines. It's finally clicking with him that he's rich now and that he's a different person in that regard. But he's also talking about how he's still depressed and how like all these things that he's wanted isn't changing what he thought it would change. Like he's still feeling very similar and feeling sad and depressed all the time, even though he's got the things that he's wanted.
Yeah, fuck it.
So it's
I just count it first. I don't know why I'm feeling down.
Yeah, so he's kind of dealing with that, which I think is really interesting because a lot of artists tackle this exact same thing when they get to the stage that Amine is at. Like everything you've been dreaming of having, you're finally getting, but that doesn't change.
Doesn't fix the mental
exactly
in here. I would like if he dived into these topics a bit deeper. It's great that he's talking about it, but it just seems like he's touching on a superficial level. I'd love if he got just a bit more fleshed out and in depth, so we can understand as a listener a bit more. But that's his prerogative. It's not a.
I fucked with Amine. I thought it was great.
Shine.
Really cool outro too.
Yeah, the outro was great. Outro was great.
Like Frank Ocean a little bit. With the way that he's hitting the notes. Real high pitch.
My dark twisted fantasy, beautiful insanity. When the rain pours, I'm the one you call your canopy. Face me moisturize. Nervous when this might turn into. But my skin glows whenever I see you. That's why I'm shining. Is this shit forever? Where's the evidence? Should I even bother? I guess that's confidence. So sorry summer's over, but you still my little mommy. I wake up, then get up. Graveyard shift to 5, you stay up. Shining,
shining, whoa.
Shining, that's why I'm shining.
I think that's really nice because it combines the trap flavor with this really melodic guitar and a nice pretty hook. He doesn't usually sing in those high octaves or pitches. What would you call them?
Yeah, just high pitches. He does use them a lot, but he normally layers his vocals when he does that. And here it's just like straight that, and
It's pretty.
you can hear his influences from Frank Ocean in this track, because the notes that he's hitting there are very similar to Frank Ocean. I know he fucks with him, so it's nice to hear him sort of wearing that inspiration. But yeah, like you said as well, it's kind of like it still has that trap element, but he's kind of smoothed it out, made it a bit softer to maybe blend into a different part of the album. Really cool track.
I think that's where the strength comes, and I would love if you flesh that out more.
Yeah, really good track.
Yeah.
This sounds like it's gonna bang.
Baby's on my pinky ring.
The Drake track. I get Drake on this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah, bodies on bodies on bodies. So when she called me, she said that she want me. I tell her come through and she leaving the party. Taking it down, couple of rounds. Bitch, I'm Amine, you know what's a laugh. Nigga, who are you? What's your avenue? Oh, you know so and so. Okay, then you cool. Yeah, pussy tastes like sorbet. See why I need more, babe.
That's clever.
Baby's on my pinky ring.
That's clever.
Tell me who the fuck are you? Bitch, you know I do my damn thing.
I'm right there like it's chinny, mate. I didn't pick that up till then.
Okay. In my face, I seen her.
Okay.
Be my soulmate. Tuition in my mouth, yo, check on my neck.
You can hear the heavy inspiration there from like guys like Drake and Kanye.
Okay. It was a track that I wasn't expecting to like, because the beat came in and he just started using that real hazy sort of flow, and I'm just sitting there going, I don't know if it's going to work. But then when he started that quicker flow
Yeah.
and getting into it, and then the hook sort of like catched on, and even the way that he closed it out with that second verse and then didn't try to do more with it, I thought it was short and quite a fun track.
Right. Exactly. My highlight of that track was the same as you, when he sped up his flow and made it a bit more engaging. But once again, just talking about the superficialities, flaunting his lifestyle, jewelry, and money.
And the track, and kind of just being like, people trying to talk to him because he's famous now, like, who are you? Then he's like, oh, wait, you know this person? Okay, we can talk, sort of thing. So
It's interesting to see this side. Featuring G Herbo.
Oh, that's Little Herb.
Change his name?
I'm staring out the window of this Buick. Don't say I'm heroic, but I told her I'm historic. Bitch, a boy, a Borat, and a Boris mixed with Morris. That's the end of the movie. Looks like you a lame old goofy. We don't even look out to the movies. That's word to my OG Gucci. Independent like my first name Webby. I look clean, I don't even look messy.
I was fresh as hell. He's a Mary's nut. Michael Mary DM me on the ground, so we do a Mary challenge. Mix a Mary Jean and Jack with the crew off shirt, that's a Mary balance. Shit if it's shine, I'm
Off
back.
beat?
200, 300K for my dance. Ain't talking shit, I'm a savage. Rich with this bitch, I'm black.
It's that in my bag shit. Never look at tag shit. This big make your shawty say. In LA like my name Drake. It gave her for a fade. I'm scrapping through the bullshit. I swerve like I'm Herbo. Cause I'm fresh.
All right.
It was a good run. It was. What track is that? Like 9? From track 3 till up to then, it's been all good tracks.
Yeah, that was 8.
Actually, the only thing I liked about the song was the last verse, how he's playing with the, oh my God. I thought it was a bit of a fun verse, but G Herbo was, I don't know what's happened with that man, aka Little Herb. I used to listen to his music like Welcome to Fazerland. And the mixtape he did after that was alright as well. Pistol P, I believe. Either way, like, he was offbeat a lot of that verse, and he just sounded so, the beat was overbearing towards him, and he was just, it just sounded like really sloppy. And the beat was kind of a bit more boring to me. It's gone back to that really heavy trap flavor. And
I think it kind of had this like Pac-Man video game like esque to it that I kind of enjoyed. But I think that could have been executed quite a bit better.
I thought you could add more of that sort of esque and take away more of the bass and the drums, and it'd be a bit more balanced. But I didn't care for that track. The features haven't been very good. I didn't like Gunna. I didn't like that guy. They're the only features, aren't they?
And the topics we're continuing to discuss the same topics. It seems like we're just repeating at this point, but spliced in with a bit of anxiety and depression.
Maybe Amine needs to just get this out, because you remember this is the first time in his life that he's felt these things.
Right.
So when these things happen, you like think about it. If this happened to you,
Yeah.
and you got rich, that's all you're thinking about, man.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see, won't we?
We'll
We'll either
see.
see or we won't.
We will see.
I got my head hanging
Same
out the
thing.
fucking
Stuck in a
window.
fucking
I keep
nice
my
car.
speakers ringing on me like my cell phone.
3, 2,
Wanna let
1,
my
go.
hair down. Yeah, bitch, I let my hair down. Yeah.
Hey.
White girl wanna touch me. I told her please don't touch me. She said who the fuck is your stylist? I told that bitch my cousin. Wrists out, kicks out, cancel in my hurt. Speakers ringing on me like my cell phone. I got them dreads bustin'. Wanna let my hair down. It's me, young Amine. I pop off when you see me. No hiccups for my niggas. Track the mood out like a relay. Bitch, I'm in my motherfucking bag, ho. Don't ask me, just compare me, cause you can, ho. Let my hair
At least
down.
they're short tracks.
I got him bustin'.
Another forgettable track to me. I mean, it was better than the last track. It was a...
Shit, the plane's going fucking down, Jim. Better fucking get the parachutes, Jim.
Who's Jim? Did you just turn something off?
I don't know how I did that. Fucking
Through
Jim.
the power of Jim.
So apparently, Can't You, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is an actual hair product, shea coconut hair cream, which may be what Amine uses for his hair when he's riding out the window.
Amine.
Started on a first class flight, boys.
Hello.
I put her on spirit if she can't southwest. Look, baby, I ain't one of these old heads. If you give me black China, I'ma leave you on red. Mike, bad, thriller, nigga, dirty die, and it's always in my dresser. Da di da di da di da da da. I'm the hubby, bebopper undercover.
I could be a sugar mama, but I'd rather not.
Cheers.
That's for life.
Keep my money, baby.
Rico
Got me alive.
Nasty.
Nasty, yeah, Rico Nasty.
Sales, sell on retail. You gotta pay attention to the details. Always money when I check my email. Hotel by the t-shirt, I put the t-shirt. Straight money getting to the show. Really put a few strings, put the boy on game. You can learn a few things. Every old nigga talk the same old game.
We got a lot of money, baby. I know you wanna rock. We can be a sugar bears, but we rather not.
Duet.
Short and sweet, one of the best features on the album.
You mean the best feature on the album?
Oh, I mean the best feature.
Because the other two were fucking terrible.
Dog manure.
Yeah, Rico Nasty sounded really good on there.
I never heard of him.
I've heard him a few times. He's
Nice.
and every feature I've heard from him have been I've been pretty 50-50, but that one there is definitely one of the better ones I've heard.
Kind of seductive, kind of soothing,
Yeah.
smooth voice.
He reminded me of Vali a bit. You know the guy from the Kanye West
Yeah,
He had that
he's
same
dope.
sort of tone in a way. And it's funny because I checked out all the other music that Vali's done. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and it was all trash. So he's just got that one good feature. But yeah, really fun track. And like I said, the shortness of the track makes it even more enjoyable because it's not going on for too long. So yeah.
And the production is really bouncy and catchy and refreshing.
The turbulence has been stabilized. The plane is once again straight.
Shut the fuck up 2. STFU 2.
Well, I hated the first one.
Shut the fuck up! I can hear you.
Oh no.
You're not shit, you're never gonna be shit, and you're just a piece of shit. So shut the fuck up.
It's very different to the first one. 'Cause
Yeah,
the first one was trash.
Hello, Death Grips. Hello, Death.
Yeah. 2 milli in my hand, 2 milli for a jam. Wingspan 7 foot, right hand get a hook. Hit a lick, then leave them shook. Treat them just like police would. Mask on, niggas hard. Mask off, niggas soft. They see me rolling now. I'm trying to make a million. I got a new bitch, like I'm Ben Simmons. My ego
Hey,
niggas
shut up.
jack. I smell a snake on the scene. For heaven's sake, let them breathe. Pussy niggas talk shit like they really the man. Shut the fuck up. Hey, why you whining? Shut the fuck up. Hey, stop crying. Keep frontin' on my niggas, keep styling. If you set his breast, then my niggas gon' find you.
Short, sweet.
Bro, that was harsh, industrial, heavy. And do you feel that Pusha T inspiration?
I did hear it on there.
Who could you hear on that type of beat like that? Of course, Terrence.
Damn, man. I quite like it how he went from a more light-hearted shut the fuck up. Because obviously it's like he does that, but it's kind of in a way of just like playing around. But this track is more just like, nah, man, I'm serious. Like the way that they said shut the fuck up on the track was really uncomfortable. It's like a fucking demon from a horror movie. Like, shut the fuck up!
Right, have a great point.
So he's taking a different approach. Sorry, you go, sir.
No.
No, sir, you go.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
No, sir, it is my apology in advance of your apology. You go, sir.
Oh god, what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just it seems like he's just because shut the fuck up. Number one, kind of responding to the hate and the criticism of him, doing it again here, but a polar opposite instrumental.
Yeah, whole
Like
different
it.
way going about it. And I love his wordplay on this. A lot of name dropping, a lot of stunting. I fuck with it. It's a really fun track.
Did you get the I got a new bitch like Ben Simmons line?
Ben Simmons? Who's Ben Simmons again?
He's the Australian NBA player. One of the probably our best Australian basketball players.
Oh, shit. Shout out Ben Simmons.
Plays for Philly. But he's now dating Kendall Jenner after switching from fucking some other woman.
Which one's Kendall? I don't even fucking know who's who anymore. Why do they all start with K? It just makes it so fucking hard.
Shut the fuck.
Kendall, Kylie, Kim, Chloe, like
Alexander.
Yeah, I'd fuck one of them. Alex and a Kardashian. AK. Drums, man. Fucking, like. Hey, Mac Miller. I'm a wild nigga from the west side. I like a freaky little mama who won't throw it back. I like a 40-inch nails in your weed too. And if you ain't got a man, fuck with me. Let's get wow. Let's get it wow. Yes. I fuck with that. Very long. I hope he brings it back to the LB, though. That'd be crazy.
Like he did before, yeah.
Ooh, maybe not.
Bit of childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Awaken My Love type sound.
That too, yeah. I want more of this.
Just switching in the middle. It's a really nice contrast.
Fuck,
I'm a little confused, man, because there's so many elements in this album that are really, really nice. I mean, and this contrast is great. I would love to hear this more often.
Yeah, one of the best tracks. Like, and not only like was the switch up like really fucking good, but even the trap, the beat that was banging was one of the better banging beats on the album too. Like that. And you hear the energy too, like, because a lot of this album is taking a lazy approach with a lot of these tracks, but that one was like,
Agreed, man.
And I love the, like you said, you got Childish Gambino vibes on there, and I got some more Frank Ocean vibes on there, so it's really cool to hear that sort of sound he's going for. I'd love to see him do more of that sort of shit.
Agreed. Last track, Together.
We are, guys.
Australia's hottest interracial, gay, homosexual, pangenic couple.
Pangenic.
I see it in this cup. I didn't mean to suck. I'm stuck. Sometimes I'm just too honest, admitting that it's common. Leaking from the pain, need a band-aid. You're the main thing I need to maintain. Almost at my baby, need a grand drink. And it was just innocent, and we ain't have a past. Sometimes I wish we could skip to the part where we all just laugh. But if this don't work out, I might have to go and work out. Even if I'm late, I'm a keeper. I'm a college dropout. Back again, yeah, I'm back again. I like for my comment, I miss when we were friends. When it was just innocent, and we ain't have a past.
By that, it sounds like a Hercules movie, you know?
Ta-ta. Oh, do you mean the, yeah. That was a really dope way to end it.
Yeah.
More of a softer, bit more soulful.
Kind of
Got a Kanye sort of early feel there from there.
like college dropout.
Maybe
type
college late registration sort of Kanye there. I can hear that influence throughout that track.
stuff. Super, like, again, same as we started, reflective, talking about his regrets of his current or previous relationship.
Yeah.
You know, lamenting, kind of self-reflecting.
I actually sort of don't mind that 85% of this album is kind of more of a stunning, the money sort of album and having a bit of fun with it. Because Amine didn't need to release an album this year because Good For You was last year.
That's right.
So I feel like maybe he just having a bit of fun with the music because I don't necessarily think that a lot of the trap stuff he does here suits him. And actually, it kind of does suit him, but at the same time, so many more artists are doing it better than him or have already done it. So why would he want to do something that is so different to the uniqueness he already sort of has? Because I feel like with Calling Brio, Good For You, like he was taking a pop rap sort of direction, but just his character and the way that he went about it was very different to a lot of artists, which is why he kind of popped out. Like Caroline was very different to a lot of shit that was happening and the silliness he has in there.
Yeah.
Whereas here, kind of the silliness is still there in a way, but it's just the trap flavor is just so huge. It's so easy to just imagine him being another artist. I liked most of this tape. I think there was only 3 tracks I didn't like from 14. So I think it's a pretty good project for him to. I still think probably Dr. Whoever, the first track, was the best track of this album though. Like that track, the track with the switch up, the second to last track, and there was another one I think as well with the with that flute, which I really liked. So it was like 3 tracks that I really liked, and then the rest of them I just sort of, they're just kind of good to put on to bang, or just to sort of jive to.
Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
Sophia Genesis just became our first female Patreon. At least I think she's the first female Patreon.
What? We don't have any female Patreons?
I've never noticed a female name. We might have, but she just became a $3 Patreon. So congratulations, Sophia. You just changed your life. Shout out. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Just going to give my 2 cents real quick. I think a lot of music listeners and hip-hop listeners and Amine fans are going to find something they like on this project.
I have.
Right? And but overall as a project, I think it's pretty hit and miss for me. It's not particularly cohesive, but it touches on 2 main topics: anxiety, depression, superficially, and the superficialities of fame, money, success, which is cool. He's getting it out of his system. That's fine. I don't mind. You fucking rich and you got bitches. It's all good. Okay? I don't mind. However, there's a lot of moments on this that are great that I think if he fleshed them out, put them in a cohesive, conceptual one project, and that could be really powerful and really set him apart, whichever direction he goes. But if he gives us more trap bangers in the future, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
I think I feel similar to you in that regard. I think I enjoyed this project more than you because I want to go back to this nearly immediately. I can see myself listen to this a lot throughout the year, but I also agree that him having fun with this type of production, as much as like he can do it in a way that sort of is pleasing, it's just, I just don't feel like it's what made him great to begin with. And if he continued down this road, I would lose interest. You would lose interest.
I think many people would.
Many people would. So I really hope he either goes back to his old sound that he had going, but obviously change it because you don't want to stay the same, or just move on from this and what he's done and just find something else completely new. That is more unique than this.
Like maybe he can sell bananas at start a banana factory.
Maybe he's already planned to do so, man.
Maybe.
Except there's drugs in the bananas.
Yeah, maybe he's going to make banana dildos.
Those already exist. I've got one.
Anyway, we're Jungle Beats, Australia's plug to the best bananas in the country. If you like Amine, make sure to unsubscribe. If you hate Amine, make sure to subscribe. And if you like me, make sure to dislike the video.
Hell yeah, man. Very happy with this one. Yeah, I'm fucking with you. I'm a fan. Keep doing your thing.